lost my glasses. I always have to have them if I want to read. Or see
Get you
anything.
another pair.
I think Andy went back to look for them. Would you go and just give me another pair? Maybe I didn't even bring them. Who knows? Who knows?
You had them in your hand in there. You had them in your hand.
Yeah.
When are they gonna decide?
No?
I couldn't find
Not
them.
today.
Okay.
Here.
I've got some more. I'll get them.
Here they are.
Oh!
Okay.
My glasses on.
I
know
Small
that,
ones.
Clyde has worn my glasses before, and I didn't expect it.
Well, I hate to tell you, but I can't find mine either. I put them in my coat pocket sometimes, but they're not in either pocket of my coat, not
I
in.
might have some that have little sequins on or something that you could use if you want.
Yeah, I do. I have some sparkling on there.
Thank you, thank you. We are skipping around a little bit today to try to accommodate.
Don't pay the bill.
We're gonna pay the bills right now. We had started that. Now we're on track.
Takes a minute.
Yeah.
I make a motion to pay the bill.
I say,
All in favor, aye. Motion carried. Item number 4 is to approve the payroll.
I'm saying it gave it tonight.
I
We
passed
got
it.
one, we got one
I
down there.
passed it on.
I make a motion that we can.
Are those election people on this payroll?
Yes,
They're on here?
yes, see it down there at the bottom, election workers, salary 23,021. Yes, sir.
Okay, so they're getting paid.
Yes, sir.
Good.
I have a question. When someone has admin leave, is there an explanation usually on those payroll sheets?
No, ma'am, it just usually says admin out beside it.
I did. I do. I gave mine some admin time on, and I gave them, I put fuel, for fuel.
Did we vote on the payroll?
Yes, ma'am.
I made a motion.
Number 3 made the motion, and I don't have a second.
There.
All in favor, aye. Motion carried. Item number 5 is reports. We have one from the auditor's office that pursuant to procedure, Article 5906, the audit that is asset forfeiture account.
Yes, for the sheriff's office, yeah.
And a report from the tax office for the month of November. District clerk's office for the month of October. Are there any other reports?
Motion accepted.
I guess this could be considered maybe a report. Bill Manning has sent a letter that he is retiring as of January 31st, 2021. Now, did you make a motion to accept those reports? Do we have a second?
I say,
All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Motion carried. Item number 6, burn ban. If there's no action on that, there is no burn ban in place, and we will go to item number 7, which is special road uses and agreements. Let's see if that's everything I think.
I got a letter from Maker Moore, I think we all got it. And it says here in reference to release of 19 security bonds for special road use agreements, contracts, and permits in Freestone County. Didn't we say that we weren't going to do that?
Oh, we did.
Let me see, I don't think I have.
No, you had it that time before.
The time
That was
before.
just, it came in the mail for them, it was in their box and it had been in there for weeks, so I just brought their mail out so they could look at it, and it just happened to be in their
So
mail.
you've been filed that. We're not. All right, we got item number 8. Are there any bonds and education certificates? If not, we
I got something here. I don't know if somebody got tired of my mail being in there, they delivered it in here, but I got something that said, from County Judges and Commissioners Association, that I completed some hours. I'm not sure if I'll turn this in or not, since this was in my mailbox, but I'll
Well,
turn
let's
it
just
in.
turn it in right now, thank you.
I'll turn it in and
All
see.
right, this is for Mr. Clyde, the Honorable Clyde Ellis Ridge Jr., and this is your VGA conference hours. Actually, it's your total with TAC. All right, thank you. Do we have a motion to accept that?
Make a motion to accept.
And I second.
All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Anything else? If not, we'll, number 9, we have done already, and we will be talking about that again. That was our presentation. Item number 10 is to adopt an interlocal agreement with the Regional Public Defender Program out of Lubbock, and we pay a fee every year to be a part of this group.
They basically, read the cover letter, they basically kind of created a different entity. They created a don't know if it's a corporation or how they worded it in there. So the agreement itself is basically exactly the same. We just need to enter the agreement with the new entity that is the Regional Public Defender's Office, is the way that I read it, Judge.
They provide legal services in capital cases,
Yes,
which
yes,
we're
ma'am.
using their services now.
They're the ones
But we have to
paying.
renew every time.
Yes, ma'am. So
Yeah.
my understanding, we pay a premium, just like any insurance policy, and they're paying the attorney's fees for the capital case that's going on right now and any potential future capital case that may arise.
Yes.
I'll make that in a motion.
Second.
All in favor, aye. Motion carried. Item number 11 is the Freestone County Soil and Water Conservation District, and we provide funds to them every year. I think it's $2,000.
Yes, ma'am.
And whatever we provide to them, then they get a match back from the state also to help with their program for the Soil and Water Conservation District services that are here in our county. Do we have a motion?
I make that motion.
I second.
All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Motion carried. Item number 12 is for an interlocal agreement for autopsy work, basically with Harris County, and that's your backup in case we ever need to use them.
I'll make that a motion.
Second.
All in favor, aye. Motion carried. Item number 13 is the engagement letter from Davis and Hyman and Company for the 2019-2020 audit. We just finished, September was our year end, and now they will begin auditing last year's.
I'll make that a motion.
Second.
All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Motion carried. Item number 14 is to discuss the silver choice, and we have gotten information from the insurance company that they will not accept people to be on this supplemental insurance unless they retire and begin on it at the time they retire, basically. You've seen what they've written. So it's not that we're making that choice, that's what the insurance company is saying. The only other thing I know that we can do is maybe look for a different insurance carrier. This is through TAC. And we have used different insurance carriers to see if they have that same policy within their insurance companies.
We've approved them, as of January for next year. But in the meantime, I mean, we could, I can be making phone calls to some different insurance companies if anybody's got any ideas too, of different ones. To see if it's gonna be any different anywhere
And I
else.
know that Karen has written to them or sent emails numerous times trying to see that this worked out with them. And they just say that's not their policy. They will not cover unless you go straight into that.
But you gotta be over 65 in order to go into it.
65.
When you retire, yes. So if it is I think that's all we can do is just look and see if we can find somebody that would do it that way.
Okay, what about the option that you had mentioned?
And I talked to Judge Grant about that, about if an employee wanted to, and I mean, I can see if that's possible.
Yeah.
I made a call, she's supposed to be calling me back, they were gonna interrupt me if she did. So I can, if to not break that insurance. You couldn't do the COBRA because you would go off before you turn 65.
Right.
But if you elected, and the county put it in their policy, that you could elect to pay your own insurance till you reach 65, would they allow that?
Right.
And so.
And so who determines that, TAC, or is it something the county agrees
It
to?
would be TAC.
Okay,
We
so.
didn't ask that question at the time. You didn't ask
Right,
that.
right,
I
no, we
didn't- I
just
just
had,
thought about
just a while ago, had to
Yeah.
talk
Uh-huh.
about that, okay.
So, and I'm still gonna do that and see what they say about that too.
Okay, so right now, we're just reporting to you what information we've gotten so far.
So how much is our county insurance, $700-something a month?
900.
900 a person?
No, it's 9,900 and something a year.
Year.
And so I think it's
792?
something like that, 800, yeah.
Something.
Yeah. 8
The
something.
county put $796.12, but the price of the insurance depends what plan you're on.
Right.
So, but the county pays $796.12.
We need to look at some of that stuff, because we got a deal in there that says you have to work 12 consecutive years. I mean, in order to get
For the
that.
county to pay the supplement after you retire, yes.
I mean, what's the difference between working 12 consecutive years and 6 years and taking a break and working 6 more? I mean, you're still putting in 12 years with the county.
Well, and that's just the county policy,
Right.
and those can be changed.
Right.
Now this, if the insurance won't allow us to cover them, that's a different thing. We can't make them change that. But we could, we can look at that part of it. So that's what it's still a work in progress on if there's some other options that we could do. But for right now, we know that they say that we can't put anybody on that insurance unless they are an employee and retire at that time and go on to the insurance. So, more to come.
Yeah, we had looked at handbook, several things in there.
Yeah, and we probably are gonna have to, we need to change the handbook to reflect what we are doing right now. If we can get some other options, then we can come back and change the handbook, just so it'll be clear to where we are right now. So we'll bring back maybe we'll have something clear by the next time, and we can bring back either wording for the handbook or wording that would include changing the handbook to reflect what can be done.
Right.
Is that about what we're talking about here? Item number 15, the Lions Club is requesting that the county participate in purchasing a spot vision screener. I know that the city has talked about it, and do you remember who else talked about it? The city had said, I believe, that maybe they would pay a third, if the county would pay a third, and then somebody else is gonna pay a third. And it's about $6,000.
Well, the school's involved in it all.
I don't know if they're paying, Emily didn't say if they were agreeing to pay anything. She was just asking if we would consider a third of it.
I was thinking it was either $1,000 or $2,000. But I can't remember, but it was 1,000 or 2,000. And it was gonna be 3 different entities.
Entities, yeah. So depending on what it all comes out, who all is going to participate, we would consider it. When we get more information, I think they're wanting to know, if we wouldn't even consider it, then they're gonna know it's not a deal. Okay, I will tell her to get more information to her, and then we will consider it. The schools are gonna be using it, all the schools will be using it,
Yeah.
but I don't know that they're wanting to participate money-wise in it. So, all right, we'll go to item number 16. Christopher Henderson is asking to opt out. And he has written this little note to us: I decline our health insurance. I am covered by the VA.
I'll make a motion that he opts out.
Jeannie, will we still be all right with our percentages?
Yes,
on that?
ma'am.
All right.
Second.
All in favor, aye. Motion carried. Item number 17 is to consider awarding a bid for the 1984 Mack truck.
We didn't have any bids on either one of them, so it'll just be up to the commissioner's court of what, they want to do.
When we're gonna have I didn't know we were gonna have this auction, when are we gonna have it?
I don't know that they have a set date, but I'm assuming,
Oh, yeah.
do you wanna vote
Well,
to put it in that auction?
Well, I may want to put it in an auction or let them sell it outright. I bet several asked me about it, but they didn't turn in bid. Had one guy come and actually looked at the truck, but he didn't turn in bid.
Okay.
May not want it. It may bring more to auction. So we don't know when we're going to auction.
I'm assuming it's gonna be fairly soon. They're trying to get rid of them, get them away
I understand.
from the, why don't you talk to Jeremy?
Okay.
Do you wanna make a motion to sell it in the auction, or
Outright? I mean, it costs $240 to run that ad in the paper.
yeah?
Right, I mean, and you've
Why don't
already
you
paid
just make a
that.
motion to sell it in the auction, and if it doesn't sell in the auction, then we'll come back. That
Okay.
way, at least you'll be sure that you've done something, and you can get it in the auction if it's real
I'll
soon.
make that motion, but I don't know about Craig.
All right,
We'll make it on you.
we'll make it on you. That's number 17. We have a motion and a second. All in favor, aye.
All right.
Motion carried. Now, on that next one, you did not get a bid either on.
No, ma'am.
Let's make a motion to put it in the auction just in case the auction comes up. If he decides he doesn't want to do that,
He can
well,
take it out.
he can take it off.
Reject the bid.
I'll make that motion.
There is,
I second.
yeah.
You know,
All in favor, aye. Motion carried. We've already done number 19. I did have one other thing. Due to the circumstances we're in right now with the COVID issues, we're not going to have a Christmas party.
First,
That's good.
All right.
I would ask everyone to pray for Bill Matty. He is really in, I think, pretty bad shape. He's not saying it, but he's pretty weak. So just say-
We. Yeah. Anything else?
I have a situation in my county where somebody's dumped some trash and Bill Manning's always taking care of that. I'm assuming that I will contact my constable first and try to see if he will.
Actually, Richard, I believe, has already gone and looked at that. He will be the constable, well, he won't be your constable. What? But you, yeah, Richard looked at it too.
But I just
And
had
Richard
one,
is a reserve deputy.
I had one just yesterday.
Oh, it's a different
It's a
one.
different one,
What you
yes,
looked
ma'am.
at for him.
Well,
Okay.
we are working on the other one also, but
Yeah.
I have another one yesterday, and so I'm gonna contact my constable and see if that works, but if that doesn't work, then, I mean, since he's a reserve, you think it would be okay if I contacted him?
I would think so. Mhm.
And tomorrow night, Wortham is having their, chili supper for the volunteer fire department.
Thursday night?
Thursday night, so I think Santa Claus might be coming to town, so there's several things going on there. But they will be having a chili, a donation kind of thing at the fire station, because they were unable to have their little back one
Curtin,
work.
Wortham.
Yes, ma'am. It'll be held at the Wortham, fire station.
And what time?
Let's say from 5 to whatever.
5 to whenever. I have a note that says Historical Commission. What am I supposed to say about that? Okay, we forgot. You know who forgot?
Make a motion with adjourn.
Maybe that wasn't supposed to go on there again, and maybe it's
I'm
just a
sorry?
note. Maybe it's just a note, not what's meant for the.
Wasn't meant for me.
Maybe.
Cameron,
Adjourn. Okay.
Cameron,